Boys and girls, Sakutumi here, and I am going to talk about how to work from home effectively since I've been doing it for the past 8 years. Now that it is quarantine time and everybody is working from home essentially, except for our essential workers who are in the field, I'm going to be doing this over art between role-playing characters, and I hope that what I have to say today is helpful. I'm going to open this by saying build a permanent workspace, and then you can enjoy a secondary workspace or a tertiary workspace. I have a studio in the basement, but sometimes I take my laptop and my tablet to the living room and watch streaming services. Which reminds me, I didn't watch any American Horror Story Apocalypse yesterday. Sometimes I take it to my blanket fort and work like a crazy between naps. Find what works for you. If you hang out in a room with a TV, watch out for what can be distracting. I can only watch things that I've already seen or something I don't really have to pay attention to. I mostly watch art talks and TED Talks these days, though. Fiction is saved for my time off so I can pay full attention. Next step is time management. It doesn't matter when I go to bed, but I wake up at 8 a.m. every morning. I drink coffee and assess my day and work on my own projects until 10, where I technically clock in to work on Hotaru. I work until my nap takes me, which is usually between 3 and 5. Friday is my mandatory day off. It is also date night with my husband. Weekends I can work on whatever I want rather fluidly. While we're at it, figure out when you're most productive. If you're a night owl and you work best in the middle of the night, do it. Just don't get caught up in the minutia around your house and not actually work. Take breaks. Sprinkled in your day, take breaks. That doesn't mean just flicking over to a Facebook window and screwing around for 15 minutes. It means doing a quick chore or stepping on your porch with your coffee, with or without cigarette, so you can think on your project without being inundated with details. Or just take the time to clear your head. I recommend breaks that make you stand, walk around, dance, spin poi, whatever, just for a couple of minutes. If you have a hard time managing your breaks, like not taking them or taking breaks for too long, then invest in a Pomodoro app. Jen Dutton's coworker made an app called Focus with a PH that I used to use for a long time, but he didn't update it and now my phone won't run it. I don't really need one anymore unless I'm doing writing sprints, but Google Pomodoro app and find one that you like. Avoid work creep. If you clock out for the day, don't keep working unless you've got a crazy deadline or just so close to done that an extra hour can sum things up. Having access to your work from home can really have it creep into your personal life, and then you become that guy that works all the time. Worst case scenario, your family gets mad at you, you get burnt out, and then you stop wanting to work entirely. I live by my reminders app. 8 a.m. If I wake up early due to the cat, then great. I wake up. 10 a.m. work. 1 p.m. lunch. 3 p.m. end of day. 6 p.m. start making dinner. And then various events in the evening, like playing video games or role-playing games or whatever. I'm working this year at creating a reward system. If I accomplish my goals in a week, I get a reward. It is usually time in a video game with friends or a treat like bubble tea or gelato. I'm still working on rewards for myself at work. I have to warn you. Showers, eating, walking, and sleeping are not rewards. They are basic maintenance, and if you make something like sleep your reward, then you'll never stop working and you'll never shower. It's a horrible cycle, and I warn you not to do it. Listen to music. I've been listening to chill step and synthwave for the past year or so, which has been super effective for me. Sometimes I art out to power metal because it gets my heart pumping and I need to get the lead out. Tailor your Spotify or your YouTube to help you find music that you can work to. Once you start working from home, dress as though you're going into the office on site. A few years in, then you can graduate to onesies and jammies. But you need to have the sense of normalcy first ingrained in you, and then you can muck around in it. Schedule a meeting once a week to talk to your team. Video chat is best. We get down to the nitty-gritty immediately, and then hang out for a few minutes, and the meeting is about half an hour tops. I talk about what I'm working on, my team does the same, and then we figure out how we map together effectively for the week. I use good earbuds so we don't get echo, and I can play music during the meeting, lol. This also limits meetings that could have been emails situations, and we can all get on the same page. Well, I could go into tech and things that have helped me my workflow, but maybe that's another talk. And I've talked enough for today. If you use these or you find something else that works for you, then please comment below or make a video about it and link me to it. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.